In this video, we're going to take metric conversions to the next step by calculating. So remember, when you're doing your dimensional analysis, first step is to write what's given. Second step is to use your conversion factors. Third step is to cancel units, and then the final step is to multiply by what's on top, divide by what's on bottom. In the example, we have 325.1 milligrams that we're going to convert to decigrams. And the first thing we need to do is determine the conversion factors. We go from milli. So our strategy is to go from milligrams to grams to decigrams. So we find our conversion factor. Since we're going from milli to grams first, you would just say 1 milligram is equal to 10 to the negative third grams. That's our first conversion factor. 1 milligram is equal to 10 to the negative third grams. Second conversion factor is decigrams. 1 decigram is equal to 10 to the negative 1 grams. So we have a prefixed unit that we're converting to another prefixed unit, which means you have to convert to the base unit first, and then you have to use two conversion factors. Since we start with milligrams, our first conversion factor will be this one, that is milligrams to grams. We have milligrams on top. We want milligrams on bottom. There's our milligrams, and then we want grams on top. In the next conversion, we're going to convert grams to decigrams. Since we have grams on top here, we would put grams on bottom and then decigrams on top. Next strategy is to place the numbers. 1 milligram, 10 to the negative third grams, 10 to the negative first grams, 1 decigram. In step 4, we multiply by what's on top, divide by what's on bottom. So obviously the first thing you do is you write the first number. So in the calculator you'd go 325.1, and then if you take a look at the next one, in this conversion factor we have 10 to the negative third, but we're multiplying here. This is on top, so we're going to multiply by 10 to the negative third. In the last step, since 10 to the negative first is on bottom, we divide. Remember, you multiply by what's on top, so we multiply by what's on top. We divide by what's on bottom. And so 10 to the negative first is on the bottom, which means we divide. When we type this in the calculator, the first thing you do is you type in 325.1. Since we're multiplying times 10 to the negative third, you multiply. Then your scientific notation is expressed like this in the calculator: second, comma, negative 3. So 325.1 second, comma, that's the double E, and you'll see on the screen that it's E, -3. Next, we will divide by 10 to the -1. So you'd press the division button, and then for 10 to the -1, it would be second, comma, -1. And it would look like this. And then you hit enter, and that gives you 3.3